What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Legendary Founding Titan, uh, coming with a small update. As you may not noticed, the montage has been having its ups and downs, with inconsistency, to say the very least. Um, and there's a reason for that. Uh, my workplace has been changing my schedule quite often, so it's been very difficult to actually remain consistent. Um, as like like 1 week, I go home like 2 hours earlier, but then I have to go in like sooner or whatever, and then there's many different. They've been changing my schedule rapidly. Like they've been changing my days. They've been changing my hours. So it's been very difficult. You can even tell probably my voice. I'm still like I just woke up, so like yeah. Um. So it's been I mean, granted, I'm not like working as many hours technically, but like the thing is, it's once you have a schedule. I mean, I'm sure y'all know this, but like once you have a schedule, because I had the same schedule for 2 years, and even though I'm not working as much, it feels like I am working more, even though I'm not actually. Because the thing is, it's like my schedule was the same for 2 years. Having any change after that just screws with my brain so bad. I don't know what times to wake up, what times not to wake up. I'm just like all over the place with this shit. And eventually, it will be getting a bit better. Um, it will be getting better. So to kind of understand what's been going on with my workplace. Um, they've been cutting hours basically. Um, for one reason or another. I'm not really gonna go into detail of all that bullshit because like it's very not interesting, to be honest. I'm just telling you why things have been hitting the fan like they have been. It's because of lack of consistent scheduling, basically, and that's ultimately that's like the reason. Um, but I've been working full time hours, but I'm not technically full time based on my place. Uh, and because of which, I'm gonna be changing my I'm gonna be changing my schedule to be more like since I'm not because the way they have me right now is they have me going 35 hours instead of 40 because I'm technically just a part timer technically, but like I said, I have been working 40 hours every single week for 2 years. But um, that may not come back. It may come back, but since I'm not getting full time benefits, I will be changing my hours to just give me four because like I said, they have me going 5 days and I'm going for 7 hours. So I will be changing my schedule to be eight. Like I'll have 32 hours because it makes no sense for me to have 35 hours going 5 days a week, where I could just go 32 hours and only have to go in 4 days a week. That way I'll have 3 days off, so it doesn't seem like as draining. It doesn't make any sense to go in for only 3 extra hours. Basically, what I'm trying to say. And but the reason I'm kind of informing of all of this is because to understand my situation of what's been going on behind the scenes, and to also understand that things will be getting a lot. Uh, it will be getting better. Um, because once I have this schedule change, which will be hopefully put into effect next week, I will be able to do a lot more with the channel at that point. Um, which is obviously a pretty good thing. And I'll be able to get my schedule back, so I'll be, uh, officially back to my regular routine then, which would be very helpful because it's been killing me. Um, especially since like you work midnights, and for most people, midnights is definitely the hardest. I wouldn't really know because I've always worked midnights. I mean, I've worked afternoons for a little bit, but I haven't worked afternoons in so long that I, honest to God, don't even know if I would prefer it or not. So, um, yeah. But anyway, this is just a quick update. God, I can't speak right now. Um, a little update. I'm not gonna be having anything uploaded today, but I will say this though, that the the next the next thing that I want to talk about is that um the remainder of this month, I'm gonna be there's gonna be a bunch of series getting wrapped up. I want to Jurassic World Evolution's gonna get wrapped up. I want to wrap Jurassic World Evolution up and get that out of the way. I'm gonna be finishing my third playthrough of God of War this month, and hopefully, now this one might be a stretch, but hopefully I can get the Isle series finally out of the way. The reason it's been taking me so long for the Isle as well, as you know, it's probably been almost like 2 months since my last video. Um, Honestly, with the Isle, it's been a lack of motivation to really play it, just because of how uh as much as I love the Isle, like I've played it so many times that it's really disinteresting. And the other thing is too, it's like the other thing is about it is I don't know. Like I feel like the Isle, it has really it's changed too much for me to really be interested anymore. Uh, Both in like I mean, Legacy hasn't really changed much like at all, but like Avrima has changed, and it's just I've seen what Arima's like, and I do want to play it, but there's so many systems in that game that it's just I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna be interested in. I feel like I'm not gonna play it that much. I've played Legacy so much that I just don't really care much for it. But I will be playing it, but I'm gonna be doing something with the Legacy branch. I will be doing something specific with it, and from that point on, I will uh I I'll finish the series basically, and we can just go on from there. And the next series after that, it's gonna be either Soul Mask or Stellaris. I'm still at the deciding which one I want to do next. Probably Soul Mask though, because I have been playing a shit out of it, and yeah, can't wait to play that game with you guys. So I don't know if I'll have a friend join me. Probably not, but uh, because my one friend doesn't want to get it just yet. Not for because of Soul Mask being bad or nothing. He just has other things to do right now. So, uh, but at least that friend did help me with, as you well know by now, the predecessor predecessor series. Which, if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's Elite Warrior. He's been helping me with the predecessor series. The predecessor series will be getting wrapped up pretty soon. Basically, what we're doing with predecessor is we are me and him decided that once me and him get master skins and stuff for our favorite characters, as it's kind of like a tradition for us that we, do that. Um, get the master skins for our characters. His being Sevrog and mine Grux. And once we do get the masters for them, we decided that we are more than likely never going to be playing the game again. Um, for many reasons, which I can't say in this video because it would take too long. um, the game is rather fun at times, but honestly, it's really a big letdown to be generally honest. Um, just because it really does feel like the weakest iteration of Paragon, and that's just it's just the way it is. Me and him haven't really been having too much fun with it as of late. It's it's really hard to have fun in this game for us. Just because of how they've changed so many of our characters, and how tanks just seemingly just die too fast for our liking. So it's generally hard. I mean, even our one friend that prefers damage metas and stuff like that most of the time for any game, like even he feels like it's just too fast. So I mean, if I doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what does. Because he's the one that usually loves, like, faster time to kill, and he even thinks it's, like, too fucking fast. Like, so, I don't know. Like me and my friend Elite Warrior, we prefer tank metas. My friend Brian, which was in a few episodes, uh, he prefers damage metas, and, um, yeah, he really doesn't like it that much. He definitely feels like the game is like this is he feels the same way as we do. Like this is definitely like the weakest iteration of the game. Like and he's more biased towards the damage meta. And like honestly, like from now, of course, I'm no pro at this game of predecessor, but like based on what I can tell, it's warriors and carry meta. Like that's kind of how it is. It's warriors and carries. And honestly, like yeah, like warriors are definitely like my least favorite meta for numerous reasons, but again, I can't really go into detail of that yet. So yeah, I will be I will eventually be wrapping up this series once we get the master skins going. So yeah, I'll be wrapping this shit up eventually, given time. But yeah, hopefully we can wrap up Soul Mat or not Soul Mask. What do you call it? Hopefully we can wrap up uh the Isle, Jurassic Revolution, and the uh oh my god, my mind went blank. Yeah, Jurassic Revolution, the Isle, oh yeah, and God of War. Hopefully we can wrap those series up this month. Especially God of War, because God of War Ragnarok's gonna be coming right on the corner. There's a lot of series I gotta attend to. So many series I gotta attend to. It's ridiculous. Because I still gotta do the five I said, which was Stellaris, Soul Mask. I want to do a Skyrim playthrough. There's a lot of shit I have to do. So a lot of content's gonna be coming out. Uh, but as of right now, that's all I have to officially say. This is a lot. These updates are always a lot longer than I plan on because of many reasons. Mainly because I realize there's a lot more I had to talk about, and yeah. But there's gonna be a lot of series coming out. And there's one series I completely forgotten about due to many reasons, but that series will be coming back, and the mystery behind it will be finally revealed of what's going to happen to it next. I can't really say much more on it without spoiling it, but yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.